So continuing on with prompt engineering, we are going to now look at more patterns. We're going to see question, refinement, and verification patterns. The question refinement pattern, and this one can be quite useful. This is basically, you start out with a very broad question, and it helps you really refine that question to get more precise. Where here you might say, what are the main benefits of life insurance? Now focus specifically on how life insurance can serve as an investment vehicle for retirement planning, one of the potential uses for life insurance, certainly. And again, I work in the life insurance industry, so a lot of my examples you will see will be actuarial or life insurance related. Cognitive verifier pattern. The cognitive verifier pattern prompts the AI to verify or double check information. This you can often do just like, are you sure? You can do this in multi-prompt, but this is really doing it just within one prompt. Explain how universal life insurance policies work. Verify the information by summarizing the key features associated, the associated risks. This really helps it to verify the facts, and when you really truly need one-shot sort of accuracy on it. The fact check list pattern. This is where you are basically giving it a list of things that you want to fact check. I always think of like presidential debates or something like that. It's certainly that season here in the United States. List the steps required to convert a term policy into a whole policy and briefly explain each step. So it's breaking it into steps and potentially fact checking each of those. Question and answering prompts, these are very, very common. This is where you ask it any sort of a question. The classic, what is the capital of France? But here you're just asking what are the tax advantages associated with it. You'll typically sometimes want to tell it what to do if it doesn't know, so that it doesn't just make something up. Refinement prompts, this is where you're asking the AI to improve or elaborate on previous response. So I will do this a lot. I'll say, you mentioned that blah. You mentioned that life insurance can help with estate planning. Can you provide more specific details on this? Comparison contrast prompts. This is where you ask it to highlight differences between things. I do this often, like I was just asking, what is the difference between a Lightning cable and a normal USB 3? And then conditional prompts. Here's where you're embedding kind of an if-then into it. And these can be quite useful. If a client is a smoker over age 50, how does that affect the life insurance policy? And then finally, you can ask for input. You can say, you are the life insurance advisor. Before making recommendations, ask me questions to assess my coverage. Now, this is very much assuming a chatbot, sort of a memory situation. All right. Okay, thank you for watching this video, and if this was useful, please give me a like. Subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the rest of this course or other projects that I work on in artificial intelligence.